Here with Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and it's good to have you with us.
Before we get to the tip-off, here are tonight's starting lineups. So the Sparks will get the first possession.
McDonald with it. Pass to Burrell. Carrington with the ball. Laney Hamilton covering.
The fader.
And it's Carrington missing.
And here's Delle Donne.
Cloud left side. Here's Laney Hamilton.
Clock at 6. Here's Delle Donne. Off to a good start as she hits her first shot attempt.
There's so many tremendous players in this league. Who do you think gets overlooked?
Well, it might be weird to call a former MVP underrated, but Nneka Ogwumike has been playing at a high level for a very long time, and I think she deserves more recognition.
And I'll take Kelsey Mitchell. For years, she was carrying that Indiana team by herself offensively. Now, she's certainly got a lot more help. Putting those guard skills to work, Carrington with the quick trigger.
Now here's Laney Hamilton. Parker Tyus up top. Pass to Cloud. Here's Laney Hamilton.
Launches a 3. Drills the three-pointer.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
It's turning into a three-point contest.
Now here's McDonald. Here's Hahn. Pass to Magbagor. Shoots over Parker Tyus. Magbagor, no good.
Delle Donne with it.
Now Laney Hamilton. Back to Cloud. Parker Tyus.
Delle Donne outside. No good on the 3. Here in the first with just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Now Hahn. Carrington with the ball. Outside McDonald.
Jacks up a 3. Cloud pulls it in. New York in the lead.
One of the key cogs in Washington's 2019 title run, Natasha Cloud.
I mean, she was huge. The Mystics getting their first title with Cloud as the starting point guard. She's a bona fide clutch player, someone you want on the floor in big moments.
Now here's McDonald. Back to Magbagor. Pass to Hahn.
Puts up a 3. Again, the miss by the Sparks.
Here's New York now. Cloud with it.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Delle Donne outside. Hands it from downtown.
Smart play by Delle Donne to use the pick. She scores almost every way possible.
And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Ball's knocked loose.
It's stolen by Parker Tyus. Outside, Laney Hamilton. Cloud.
Pass to Dolson. Floats one. And plenty of contact on the shot, so the 2 free throws coming up.
And In 2023, the Liberty made their long-awaited return to the WNBA Finals.
It's crazy to think about it, guys, but that was their first trip to the finals in 21 years. And despite it being the Liberty's 5th finals appearance, still no titles. Incredible when you think this is an original WNBA franchise and the amount of stars and Hall of Famers they've had over the years.
No good on the free throw. She hits the second from the line. The Sparks trailing.
And here's McDonald.
She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
Pass to Carrington.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Sparks, no good that time either.
Outside, Lainey Hamilton. Parker Tyus outside.
Elena Delle Donne on the wing. She's got 5. Gets it to go from downtown.
Standing at 6'5", Delle Donne is a matchup nightmare. She can step back, drill those threes. You have to respect her range.
Now here's McDonald.
9-point game.
Pass to Hahn. Now here's McMagor. He's guarded by Parker Tyus.
A nice shot by McMagor.
While not letting the physical defense deter her, McMagor plays with such tenacity.
Parker Tyus the screen.
Takes the 3.
Carrington grabs the board.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The team got lucky.
And that one's good. On.
The big setter, Shu, with the quick trigger.
Now here's Cloud. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change.
Delle Donne inside. Honshu with some nice defense.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy, because 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup.
Outside McDonald. Now here's Carrington.
Defense right on her.
Shoots over Lainey Hamilton. And it's Carrington missing.
Nice play on D, got that hand in her face, and it prevented an easy look.
Exactly. She was alert and aware and really just reacted quickly to that shot.
Here's Parker Tyus.
New York, no good that time either.
And it's the Sparks ball. A 4-point game. Pass to Burrell. Now Hahn.
Fires from deep.
Rebound Cheyenne Parker Tyus.
Here's Dolson. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots next.
Honshu picks up a foul.
The mobility of Dolson coupled with her size, it's very difficult once she gets inside to stop. Sometimes you have to foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one's off. And this is the first year that we have the reset timeout. So, Tim, why don't you give us the lowdown?
Oh, thanks for asking, Blake. Well, you get to advance the ball to half court. However, unlike a regular timeout, you cannot huddle up on the sidelines.
And I'll add, you only get 1, and you can only use them in the final 2 minutes of a game. So you have to use them strategically.
And she sinks the second. Here's Robinson. Pass to Billings. Shoots over Edwards. A shot by Billings, no good. And it's New York's ball, leading by 5. Now here's Dolson. Robinson covering. Delle Donne outside. That one falls, coming off Stephanie Dolson's feet.
Off the pass, in rhythm, good night. Elena Delle Donne is automatic. Such perfect mechanics on her shot.
Here's Osborne.
Pass to Billings.
Aaliyah Edwards, strong defensive effort. Segrist outside.
Fades and shoots. Tried to bank it in, but misses.
Well, that's just not a sight you see very often because she has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when she's open.
Drills it from outside. Now Prince. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her.
Back to Segrist.
Pass to Delle Donne. Dolson with it. Lets it fly.
Kept alive.
Second chance shot. That doesn't go, and she's 0 for 1 from the field. And the Sparks with possession here, trailing by 5.
Here's Osborne.
Back to Robinson. Pass to Clarendon. Robinson. Shoots over Prince. Robinson, shot's good.
And what about the handles of Robinson? Capable of getting tricky when she wants to.
On offense, here the Liberty. Delle Donne outside. Now Prince. Back to Delle Donne. Over Clarendon. That's in. It's her 5th field goal, and she's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. 6-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Robinson. Trying her luck from deep. That shot off. New York leading. Dolson in the post.
Clarendon covering.
Dolson, shot's good.
Superb assist. She was crafty, creative, and the ultimate teammate on that play.
Launches it. She got it up in time, but it just wouldn't fall for her. And so the first quarter in the books. It's the Liberty up by 7. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And now the second quarter just getting set to begin. And taking a look at the Liberty performance here. Guys, what are your thoughts?
Defense paying dividends for them through 1.
Coach has to be happy about their effort on that and just a lot of hustle.
Here's New York now. Prince with it.
Wyatt so far offensively searching for first points of the game.
Pass to Segrist.
Indoor fall.
Outside, Lainey Hamilton.
From the yard. And it's Billings with the rebound. Sparks trailing.
Carrington with the ball. Now Segrist defending. And it's Carrington missing. Prince with it. Segrist outside.
Prince.
Pass to Lainey Hamilton.
And the 3 ball is good.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Now Carrington.
Clarendon.
Now here's Carrington.
Let's go with a 3. Misses for the 5th time this game. Marker as 1 for 6. Pass to Prince.
Here's Lainey Hamilton.
From past the arc. And so it looks like Liberty will retain possession here. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by.
Siegrist gets the bucket.
Well, in that tight, with that much of a height advantage, there's really not a lot that D can do to stop that shot.
And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Carrington. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Siegrist outside. Castellini Hamilton. Back to Siegrist.
Shot clock at 6. It's hauled in by the Sparks. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in this second quarter. Here's Robinson.
Edwards grabs the miss. Here's New York now.
In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
Outside, Laney Hamilton.
There's the 3. She can't get that one to fall.
And here's Carrington.
She has 6. Outside, Robinson. The 3 ball. Another 3 for the Sparks.
Yeah, I saw a little confusion amongst the D as to who was supposed to be guarding her.
Siegrist outside. Castellini Hamilton.
And again, it's the Liberty missing.
Yeah, I'll tell you, her three-point shot has looked pretty bad here in the second half. She's trying to shoot her way out of this slump, but I think she's got to give it a rest and try something else.
And that one's good. Billings.
She always knows where her teammates are going to be, and she'll have that ball there waiting for them.
And just over 3.5 minutes played in this second quarter.
Siegrist outside.
And she's going for the alley-oop. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Outside Robinson. Here's Carrington. Basket is good. The assist from Danielle Robinson.
Well, there's the athleticism of Carrington right there. Phenomenal at navigating lanes and capitalizing.
Pass to Edwards.
Siegrist.
Over Clarendon. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim.
That's a clean look they gave her there, fellas. And, I mean, she drains those, so I wouldn't give her too many of those looks if I was the defense.
Now here's Robinson. 5 points in the game.
Now here's Carrington.
Guarded closely. Stays out of the basket for the 6th time and 10 shots for her this game.
Pass to Siegrist.
There's a screen. Plays it up and in off the nice reverse.
You see, some players will try to overpower you at the rim, but she likes to elude you and trick you. She's got quickness and a soft touch.
Now here's Carrington.
11 points in the game. For 3. The rebound by the Liberty.
Now here's Prince.
He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Shoots the 3. It's good, and she makes her first shot of the game. Here's Robinson. And they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. They got to score.
Pass to Carrington.
5 on the clock. And she was camped there in the lane, and she gets a 3-second call.
Foolish play. She's got to be thinking out there.
Which she clearly isn't at this moment. Or maybe she was thinking, just not about basketball.
Pass to Taylor.
Segrist with the ball.
Dreams it from beyond the arc.
And the Sparks call time here. A popular topic in WNBA circles, player rights.
Yeah, the league has made some major strides in terms of freedom of movement, free agency, and also off-the-floor benefits.
Plus, we've seen salary increases, so it's been great to see these advances the last few years.
And they're struggling to keep up.
We'll see if they can turn things around on this trip. They can't continue to come up empty.
On, guarded by Dolson.
Now here's Carrington.
She's tightly guarded.
Shoots over Lainey Hamilton.
The Sparks, no good that time either. And the Liberty with possession here.
McGregor grabs the miss.
You know, she's disappeared this quarter, not making a mark at all with her offense.
And you know she'll be happy to get this period over and done with and just start fresh.
Offensive rebound.
Evens things up with that basket. Her second of 4, shooting 50%.
The long arms of Hanshu coming in handy there.
Now Cloud. Looking for her first basket still in this one.
Outside, Lainey Hamilton.
Pass to Dolson. Delle Donne.
Lainey Hamilton.
From outside, off the mark.
McDonald with it. Here's Hahn. And here's McGregor. He's guarded by Parker Tyus.
McGregor, no good.
Such tough defense there against one of the better finishers in the game.
Parker Tyus the screen.
Elena Delle Donne for 3. The Sparks grab the miss.
And here's Carrington.
She's got 11.
Pass to McDonald. Now here's Carrington. On a screen.
Fires the 3. And so she draws the foul on the shot. Trip to the line to shoot 2.
More than just really tall, almost 7 feet. Hanshu is super skilled, can hit threes, and obviously just a menace defensively.
And first trip to the free throw line for her in this one. The first free throw is good. And so she's able to get 1 of 2. New York in the lead. Now here's Cloud. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. It's good from long range.
And this is big for Natasha Cloud's confidence because when she's hitting from downtown, it helps her get into a rhythm offensively.
Now here's Carrington.
11 points in the game.
Here's Burrell.
Delle Donne covering.
Pass to McGregor. Great D that time from Parker Tyus.
Now Cloud. Delle Donne outside. The 9-foot shot. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Nobody should be surprised by this offensive outburst. Delle Donne prepares like no other, so she's pretty much always ready when she's out there.
Now here's McDonald.
To the middle.
Pass to Carrington. Shoots over Lainey Hamilton. And it's Carrington missing. Outside, Lainey Hamilton.
From downtown. And again, it's New York with a three.
And as they continue to dominate, you wonder just how much higher this lead might get.
And it really could get out of hand because their defense has been just as excellent as their offense.
Great overall game.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. It's the Liberty leading by 17. And we'll see you right after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. Hello and welcome back. Third quarter just about to get going and what has been a runaway of a game so far. It's been a clinic out there by Delle Donne.
Well, she created a lot of good shots for herself in the first couple of quarters, and she knows when to pass up on the tough ones. Good shot selection.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for her, and that's a stat that really tells you how efficient a player has been.
Here's Lainey Hamilton. Pass to Parker Tyus.
Cloud.
Back to Parker Tyus.
Elena Delle Donne for three.
It's rebounded by McDonald.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burned.
On the wing, DiJonai Carrington. Lainey Hamilton covering.
Looking to get it going.
Here's Carrington.
And lots of contact there. Missing the shot and will shoot two at the line.
Well, the defense is right there, but Carrington does not hold back. And that commitment is what gets her the foul.
And this is her first free throw of the game. And the first one drops.
Yeah, and one of the buzzwords that you hear about Carrington is aggression. She brings a very aggressive mindset to every time she steps on the floor.
And so she makes both from the line.
Here's New York now.
Now Cloud. Elena Delle Donne on the wing. That one's good, and so Natasha Cloud gets the assist.
The size of Delle Donne is a lot for a defense, especially when she's looking to scoring close.
On the wing, DiJonai Carrington.
The tray.
And Parker comes up with the rebound.
Not a whole lot going down for her. She can't catch a break.
Cloud outside.
Parker Tyus in the post. Agregor is there.
Goes back up.
Parker Tyus, good.
Where was the box out? Some easy second chance points.
Those kinds of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
Here's Burrell.
Looking for her first basket still in this one.
On the wing, DiJonai Carrington.
6 to shoot from outside the arc. Buries it from three-point range. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Elena Delle Donne for three. It's hauled in by the Sparks.
Personally, I am shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. She makes you pay on those nearly every time.
On the wing, DiJonai Carrington. Pass to Burrell. Fires for three. Another three for the Sparks.
I mean, that shot just becomes effortless for her when the defense is so relaxed like that.
Timeout called the Liberty.
Yeah, I think the coach is trying to take the wind out of their sails here. They're on the wrong end of a run and need to sort things out offensively and defensively.
Yeah, things were starting to spiral out of control on them a little bit, and a timeout was a no-brainer there.
Yeah, exactly, Brian.
Dolson with it, on her. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot two.
First team foul.
This is her third trip to the free throw line.
Stephanie Dolson. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Both good at the line. McDonald with it. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
Carrington. Hamilton covering.
Just 5 on the clock.
Here's Carrington.
Cloud pulls it in. And so it's New York with it. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Here's Delle Donne. It's hauled in by the Sparks. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone now.
Pass to McDonald. Here's Harrington.
There's the triple.
That's good, and it's Ari McDonald with the assist.
Great trip down the floor. McDonald working it to an uncovered player. Smart basketball.
Outside, Laney Hamilton.
And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Now get your popcorn ready. Her performance from long range has been something to behold, something to admire.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, that's been her shot today.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Well, this time, it's McDonald getting set up, knocking down the J off the crisp pass.
Delle Donne outside. Cloud. Delle Donne left side. It's hauled in by Burrell.
She might have wore herself out with the performance in the last quarter. She hasn't had nearly the same kind of success in this one.
Here's Hahn.
She has 6. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The shots finally dropping for them in bunches, and the complexion of this game has changed.
That was the only thing that could have brought them back in this game. Everything had to start falling. Boy, have they gotten hot.
Tasha Cloud from outside.
It's hauled in by Burrell. Pass to McDonald. And here's Burrell. Now Magbagor. Here's Harrington. Screen by Magbagor. And it's Carrington missing.
10 points separating the teams. Now here's Cloud. Dolson, she's covered by Hahn. Here's Lainey Hamilton. And it's hauled in by Magbegor. Here's Harrington. Now Magbegor. Shoots over Parker Tyus. Magbegor, no good. Down low. Dolson, guarded by Dolson. To the inside. Here's Carrington. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Pass to Cloud. Back to Delle Donne. Lainey Hamilton. Shot to end the cold run. It's hauled in by Burrell.
That's rough. No one to blame but herself. She should definitely scored that time. I don't know what happened.
Carrington with the ball. She's got 21. Shoots from the line. The rebound by the Liberty. Outside, Lainey Hamilton. She can't get it to go. Honshu with some nice defense. So it's the Sparks now. It's a 10-point game. Here's Burrell. He's guarded by Parker Tyus. Outside, McDonald. Magbegor. Off target from outside.
She can't get anything to drop. And the way she's going, it's probably not something to try to shoot her way out of.
And I'm sure her teammates would agree with that. You know, the last thing they want to see her doing is shooting it more.
Outside, McDonald. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Here's New York now. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. They double-team Elena Delle Donne. The shot's good.
Blends length with strength so effectively. Delle Donne doesn't mind playing physical.
Timeout called the Sparks. And it's the Sparks ball. Down by 12. Outside Clarendon. Back to Robinson. Pass to Billings. The three. The rebound by the Liberty. Up top, Delle Donne. Clarendon covering. Shoots it. Delle Donne gets the bucket.
She's carrying a lot of the load offensively, and normally that's good news for them.
Outside Clarendon. Osborne. Outside Robinson. Outside Clarendon. Robinson. Prince covering. Shoots a three. Robinson, no good. No question who's been in control of this game.
Yeah, absolutely. They've really taken charge.
Pass to Delle Donne. Back to Segrist. Here's Endorf-All. From deep. Liberty, keep it alive.
You know, sometimes just because you can make it from way out there, it doesn't mean you should try.
Kind of hypocritical coming from you, Tim. I mean, it wasn't that far out. Anyways, she can work for a better shot than that.
Delle Donne outside. Pass to Endorf-All. Yes, and it's Elena Delle Donne picking up the assist.
That's how you do it. She passed her way out of the double team and into an easy bucket.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Liberty leading by 17. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And we're getting underway in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things can change. And here are the Sparks now. 17-point game.
Pass to Osborne. Clarendon with it.
And here is Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Now Billings. Off target with the 3.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
Here's indoor ball. Pass to Taylor.
Prince with it.
Here's Taylor.
Clarendon covering.
And again, it's New York with a 3. 1 minute in now to the fourth quarter. Here's Osborne. Outside Clarendon. Robinson tried to come right back with the 3 of her own, but it's no good.
Segrist outside. A rebound by Osborne.
So it's the Sparks now.
Right side Clarendon.
Robinson up top. Outside Clarendon. Pass to Robinson. Looking to get back on track. Again, the miss by the Sparks. And this has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a very nice job of extending their lead.
Now Segrist.
Beyond the arc. Here's Edwards.
Indoor ball.
It's good on the putback.
That is great timing. She is one tough customer on the offensive glass.
It's almost like she has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
And hers might be better than just about anyone. What do you think, guys?
Now here's Robinson. Bucket is good.
The MO for Robinson on these pick and rolls, get to the hoop, take it yourself. She smells baskets.
Here's Segrist.
Pass to Prince. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Very close call there on the illegal screen.
I go along with it. You know, to me, it didn't really look like her feet were set.
So it's the Sparks now. And here is Jones. Maglagore up top. Pass to Clarendon. Jones. And it's out of bounds. The Sparks able to retain possession here. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth quarter of this one. They set the pick. Pass to Clarendon. Shot clock at 3. Three-pointer. Drops in the tray.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Here's Edwards. And she banks in the layup.
She made that pass to a spot and let her teammate run right into it. That is how you distribute the basketball.
Now here's Jones. And here's Maglagore. Lets it go from deep.
Edwards grabs the miss.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Prince.
Segrist with the ball.
Here's Dolson. The 3 is up. Knocks down the 3 ball.
When a player has confidence like Dolson, you see the pass coming and expect her to take the shot immediately.
Outside Clarendon. Pass to Jones. Now Billings. It's Ezzie Megbagor, high post. 17-foot shot on the way. Nice jump shot.
Smooth shot from Magbagor in the mid-range, taking advantage of the look that she got.
Segras with the ball. Now Edwards.
And a foul on the shot. She'll go to the stripe for 2.
And when Aaliyah Edwards is on the floor, it's easy to see the presence she has in the post.
She has great touch close to the basket as a very efficient scorer. And she's also very athletic. She's a big who can get up the court in a hurry.
And the first one falls for her. And the Sparks will go for a different look here. She hits both from the stripe. So it's the Sparks now. Now here's McDonald. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Explosive off the bounce. McDonald gets to the hole whenever she wants to.
Here's Cloud. Delle Donne a screen. Drops in the layup for 2.
That's incredibly poor defensive awareness. She's one player you don't want to give up any space to.
Outside McDonald. On. Outside McDonald.
On a screen. 4 on the clock. Now here's McDonald. She's covered by Cloud.
McDonald, no good.
Can't cash in from the high post.
Here's New York now.
They have a 22-point lead, and it's the most they've led by.
Outside Edwards.
Cloud.
Edwards with the screen.
The three-pointer, no good.
Here's Burrell.
Delle Donne covering. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give her 2 chances at the free throw.
First team foul. At the line for the away team, Ray Burrell. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And the Liberty making a change here. Both shots good from the stripe. And they're making this a runaway.
Yeah, the only question here for us to follow is how big the lead will eventually become.
Pass to Delle Donne. Can't get it to fall.
Outside McDonald. Now Hahn.
To the paint. Here's Magbagor. Rebound New York. Delle Donne outside.
Castellini Hamilton.
5 to shoot. That shot missing.
Now here's McDonald.
She's guarded closely. Here's Carrington. The sparks, no good that time either. On offense, here the Liberty. Now Cloud. Delle Donne outside. That one's good, and so Natasha Cloud gets the assist.
Great take from Delle Donne at 6'5". She's so tough in the lane.
And they could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Yeah, too many empty possessions. I mean, it's simple. They need points.
Pass to Carrington. And no good. Cloud with it. Elena Delle Donne on the wing. Buries it down low. And here's Carrington. Looking to end her cold spell. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Way to crash the offensive glass there. And once she gets her hands on it, you know it's going back up and in.
Screen by Delle Donne.
Shot clock at 5. They double team Elena Delle Donne. Takes the 3. Cloud can't get it to go. Now here's McDonald. Pass to Hahn. Carrington. And she drops in the layup off glass. Here's Cloud. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Delle Donne.
Out to Parker Tyus.
Clock at 6. Pass to Cloud. Lets the 3 fly. Aguilar grabs the miss. Now McDonald. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were better basketball team by far.
You got to commend this sort of dominance here at home and feeling great, playing well nearly the whole game. And I could feel it. This building was pumped, guys.
And that'll wrap it up